Good afternoon, everyone. Today is another magical day at Walt Disney World. We're at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa for some dinner and camera tests. For dinner tonight, we are headed to Gasparilla Grill, which is the quick service location at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. It's going to be a lot of fun, and in my hand is a brand new camera. This is the Canon M6 Mark II, very recently released with a lot of new features that I'm very excited about, but the picture quality is what I'm thinking about right now. Do you like it? Does it look good? Using my standard mic on there, I wanted to give it a try. It's much lighter. It's not weatherproof. That's okay, but I feel like it'll solve a lot of those weight and bulkiness issues. Now, you know me, I'm not going to go over every single spec of the different camera, what the sensor, that sensor, and battery life, but there are a few differences. You just let me know how you like the picture quality. Is it something that you enjoy? Do you feel like it's keeping focus? Do you feel like you can see things when it's really well lit all around me? Let me know if you can tell a difference or if it just kind of looks the same to you. Mom, what do you think of the Grand Floridian Resort?
Oh, it's so beautiful, and they've added so much to this resort since I stayed here so many years ago with you.
Yeah, we did a long time ago. Do you remember Richard meeting us at the front?
I definitely remember Richard. Now, we would see Richard whenever we would come back here, whether we were staying here or not, and what a great greeter he was.
Yeah, he is definitely missed, but he's also part of the history, so you think about Grand Floridian, you remember him, and that's the best thing. Now, for those who love camera tech, I'm using the 11 to 22 millimeter 4 to 5.6 EFM lens. That's a view that, to me, it's amazing when you stay at these resorts. You get that convenience and you get those views. You can wake up first thing in the morning and see the monorail running. I love that. Always love taking photos with those cars, but it's a little bit late in the day. We haven't had lunch yet, so we're going right to Gasparilla.
Welcome back.
All right.
This is beautiful.
That cool AC. So nice. Piano being played right in the lobby, elevator going up and down. You get that feel, the vibe of the Grand Floridian, and I love it. Right up there, you can see the construction for that Beauty and the Beast tea experience, or dining experience, something Beauty and the Beast way up there. A couple things that I'm really not worried about with this camera. The focusing, it's going to be fine. It has some of the latest technology there. Microphone, I've got my microphone, no big deal. The screen behind the microphone is upside down. So I'm actually kind of looking at myself upside down and semi-blocked, but I feel like that's not that big of a deal. I feel like I'm kind of used to it at this point, so it's really fine. My thought is about the low light. The camera lens is not meant for low light, but I want to see how it performs in low light, so we'll be doing that all around the Grand Floridian tonight. Now, the last time we were here together, Dave and I had the artisan burger. It was good, not amazing, but good. This time I'm thinking about the hot Italian sandwich. That looks really good. Or perhaps the flatbread. There's a sausage, peppers, and mozzarella pizza. That looks really good. And there are some family ones too, some family pizzas as well, so a lot of different options. Been playing with the camera a little bit while waiting in line here, taking all sorts of pictures all around to see what it looks like inside, testing that sensor. Want to get an idea of all aspects of this camera. Just sat down here outside. Take a look. You can see Cinderella Castle behind me. That is awesome. I love this view right outside Gasparilla Grill. Ah, so hungry. For dinner tonight, Mom has the blackened fish burger right there. I have that hot Italian sandwich. Looks amazing. And David has the artisan burger. It all looks super good. Let's dig in. Bon appetit. I have had many Italian sandwiches before. That is delicious. Absolutely delicious. There's spice in there. You can taste the ham, but there's some of their spice. There's like some spicy tomato sauce that they're using in there with, you know, other tomatoes and ham and lettuce and onion. I mean, this is so good. I need a second bite. I got the flavor. It's like a spicy mustard and a jalapeno. Really good flavor in this one. I would definitely get this one again, and I would even go out of my way for this one. This hot Italian sandwich from Gasparilla Island Grill. Amazing. Mom, how's your salmon Reuben? It's a Reuben sandwich, by the way.
I really like it. This is a blackened tilapia. It has some slaw in there and some kind of like a dressing that gives it a nice spicy flavor.
Yeah.
So it's very good.
David, how is that artisan burger?
Artisan burger is a good one. It's not a tier 1 burger for me. I think we probably touched on this before. It's a good burger. It's definitely a good one. I could see myself getting this again, but would not go out of my way for it. Far more likely to go to one of those top 3, the Wilderness Lodge, the Contempo Cafe, or the Yak and Yeti. Overall, it is a good burger though.
David's gonna try the hot Italian sandwich.
Mike is right. That is a great hot Italian sandwich. It has a little bit of spice to it. I really do enjoy that, which kind of adds to that flavor. Really good. I could see myself getting that one before this one, unless of course I was really feeling like a burger. I'd probably get the hot Italian sandwich, both of which are quite good, though.
Overall, we've got some winners here from Gasparilla Island Grill. Now with this camera test, I do want to try a few settings. I've just switched it over to HDR video recording mode. Let me know if you can tell a difference from this point forward. See if it looks maybe a little bit better, maybe more saturated. Working on the little things. Overall thoughts on Gasparilla Grill Island for dinner. Gotta say, I was super impressed with that hot Italian sandwich. That was amazing. Mom, what'd you think of your fish?
I loved my fish Reuben. That was delicious, and I'm impressed with the setting, the service. It was wonderful. French fries were very good too.
They really were, and I gotta tell you, that view right over there, you can see Cinderella Castle, definitely one of the best parts. Now, while we still have light, I'm gonna walk around just a little bit and explore a little bit more of the Grand Floridian toward Sago K. That's the name of this building right here, and get another great view of Cinderella Castle. Time is now 7:24 in the evening. We still have a little bit of light, but this is a semi-low light test of that new sensor. The lens is about the same, very similar to the one that I used to use. It's a new sensor that we're thinking about. It's been well over 10 years since we've stayed at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa together. I'm looking forward to the day we can stay here on a staycation again one day. I'm thinking of the Illuminations fireworks cruise right now as I'm looking at these pontoon boats, which you can use for Happily Ever After and definitely look really cool. But knowing that we had one of the last ones, I mean, it's gone now. You cannot see Illuminations from a pontoon boat anymore. I mean, maybe if it comes back for a short period of time, but to know that we had one of the very last ones and we saw it, that's extra magical to me. Take a look at this view. You know I love it. We're right here at the end of the walkway here at the Grand Floridian. You can see the bridge they're building right over there, getting ready for that walkway between the Grand Floridian and the Magic Kingdom. So you're gonna have to be able to walk it. It's going to be so cool. I cannot wait to experience it and to experience all the future activities happening at the Magic Kingdom, including those two cranes you can see way off in the distance for the Tron Light Cycle ride. Another test of the camera right now with some lower light pictures of the Grand Floridian, the boats right here, and of course, the water. Love it all. Now, while we're next to Gasparilla Grill, I'm gonna go into Arcadia here. Check out some of the arcade games they have. A much smaller arcade than French Quarter. It's just this small hallway here with maybe half a dozen games, but still fun. David, you've been pretty good at predicting whether or not you think I'm going to keep a camera long term. Do you think I'm going to keep this one?
Probably not.
Probably not. Why do you say that?
Because the screen is behind the microphone?
Yeah, that seems to be a common issue here. I can't really see myself at all, and being able to frame yourself is really important when you're walking around the parks. So if I can find a solution to that, what if I put the microphone on this side? Then do you think it could work?
Maybe.
It could. All right, well, I gotta work things out. Now we're gonna head to the front desk and see if they have any specialty games that they're playing with guests, like that pumpkin hunt at French Quarter here at the Grand Floridian. I doubt it, I really do, but it's worth asking. Sure enough, David and I found a scavenger hunt, the Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa character and hidden Mickey hunt. It looks like the general hunt, not for the special, fall season, but a general hunt is going to work for us. We're going to walk around, find a few of them, and also go outside and see those fireworks tonight. It's going to be a great night.
So we're starting out with Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa character and hidden Mickey hunt. Question number 1. When you walk into the lobby, look for friends you know. They're waiting there to greet you on the floor below. Who are we?
Let's go find out. I love hearing musicians out here at night. It adds so much to the Grand Floridian, so much. Sure enough, Mom found the Fab Five on the floor as you enter. Very cool.
I never noticed them there before.
Really?
And I suppose they've been there all the time.
Yep.
And for the next one, in front of the stairs, you'll see it across. She's a dancing princess, and her prince leads the waltz. And there she is, Cinderella and Prince Charming.
That's very nice.
Between a bird's home and 2 chambers to rise, a happy thought and a pixie surprise. Who's there?
Let's find out.
And we found her.
Tinkerbell! Did a bit of the scavenger hunt. Now we're gonna make our way upstairs right now, do a little bit of that shopping. You hear the music inside the elevator as we're making our way up. It's Monsters, Inc. So nice to watch them, listen to them. We're gonna go down there a little bit later and get a bit closer. Shopping time at Mickey Mercantile. Seeing Halloween merchandise, general merchandise. There's some trick-or-treating happening around the resort for those kids who are in costume right now, which I really like. Specialty frames. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've seen these before. Those are so cool. I don't think I've seen these helmets before here in the Grand Floridian. You can also get it with the shield right there. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I've seen that one before. That is awesome. Believe it or not.
We have R2.
I sure I do. Now I'm going to do something I don't usually do. I'm going to switch to the onboard audio. See if you can tell the difference. Just taken that audio from the microphone out and I've switched to onboard. Not sure how well it's going to work, but it's worth a try, especially because I like the form factor so much, like so many things about this camera so much. It's that flip-up screen that's causing me a bit of an issue. So that is the onboard audio right there, and you can see David. Hi, David, how are you? Right behind me, and then you plug the mic back in, just like that, and that's the microphone audio, the microphone that I use all the time and have for years. One more microphone test here. That is with my Shure VP83, the microphone I've been using for years. And now it's unplugged. So that's the difference right there. You can see it. It's, yeah, I did unplug it. I did. I unplugged it, and now I'm going to plug it back in. Oh my gosh, so you can tell the difference. Yeah, so David's testing the audio with me, but I like this microphone a lot. Gonna try and find a workaround. Autofocus test. And you feel the love tonight. Ba-da-da-da-da. Mom's chosen it. We're headed into Basin. Bath salts here. They have all sorts of different flavors. 6 for $29.99 and $5.99 each tube. Electric lemonade, wild jasmine, plumeria, wishes. Wow. Mom says pink sugar smells like cotton candy. Yes, it does. It's very strong too. It's extremely intense. Basin white. It smells really good. Very kind Casper was telling us about these very special soap bars right there. Shaped like a pumpkin. These are so cool. You got that one. You got the skeleton cocoa version, I'm gonna call it. You've got a ghost right here in the pumpkin patch. Awesome. You've got a few bats right there. Very cool. Then you've got some standard Mickey ones for the fall. Some leaves. I like the leaf ones. And you've got the, I'm gonna just call it hot apple cider. Very, very cool. All of those are $5.99 per 100 grams. So each one is marked separately with a price. So for example, if you went to the meat counter and they're weighing out meat, same idea. So about $5.69 each or so. Look at the cauldron bath bombs right there. That is so cool. You can actually see there's a spider right in there. That is awesome. You put the whole thing in the bath and it creates that effect that you're looking for. $9.99 each. David's smelling them all.
I think it's gingerbread.
Gingerbread smells the best. All right, I'm gonna go try it. Here we go. Oh my gosh! Wow, the power! It's got, I wouldn't call it gingerbread. It's like the smell of fall. That's what I would call that one. Oh, I like the moonlight a lot. It smells like, I don't know what that smells like. It smells like tea. Pumpkin souffle. Oh my gosh! Wow, super intense. Yeah. It smells just as it sounds. That's how it smells. In addition to the candles and the bath salts, you've also got body butter right here, which is a little bit more expensive. That is $17.99 per each one of these small containers. They've got every flavor imaginable, from lavender, pink sugar, lemon sugar, pumpkin, electric lemonade, almond coconut. Flavors you never heard of before. I don't think I've ever been this far back in Basin before. They've got their own bath bomb area back here. $5.50 for the water lily. That one's really nice. Tranquility here, and they're all stamped with Mickey. Tranquility smells really good. Again, it all smells very fresh. I think that's the best adjective I can use to describe all of the scents. Different varieties of fresh scents. David, Mom, and I are here by the sinks, and we're smelling different flavors that they've had. And the cast member says we can just kind of wash our hands with that scent, and then we'll, our hands will kind of smell like that for a little while. One of them is called Fruit Loops, and actually, there are pieces of Fruit Loops in the soap. What? Here's the Fruit Loops right here. I'm gonna wash my hands with it with this body scrub. You can tell it's like that pumice mix going on. Very kind of grainy. And hands smell somewhat like Fruit Loops. More just like a strong cherry, more than anything. I'm thinking about what I can send back with Mom so she can take something to Michelle. We miss her a lot, my sister, so maybe something extra magical. She I think would love this kind of soap here. Really cool. I'm between the Mickey tree one that looks like cherry blossoms right there and the No Drama Llama. I think she'd like the design of this one quite a bit. The smell is super nice too. I'm split between so many of these. Very nice. That one doesn't have as strong a flavor, I think. That's probably why I'll go for something like the cherry blossom one right there.
Cherry blossom is great.
Yeah.
Cherry
blossom for Michelle. Pumpkin is the bomb.com. That's the one to get. If you're trying the body butter here at Basin in the Grand Floridian, pumpkin for sure. That was a great stop at Basin. Even got a soap bar for Michelle. We're gonna send it back with Mom. Making our way now down towards the beach area so we can get a great view of those fireworks tonight. It's been a few hours. I have been using the camera all around the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. I bought 2 extra batteries just because I was worried about the battery in this camera, and it is still full. It says the battery is still full, still in that first one. So I'm gonna keep on using it and give you an update later on. They've been switching off between the band playing here and the pianist playing right in the center of the Grand Floridian. Just love it, love the whole feel. And we are now outside. Time is now 8:41, 19 minutes until happily ever after. We're gonna walk around, find a bench or somewhere to stand and enjoy those fireworks. And this is a great low light test of the brand new camera, the M6 Mark II. So far, looks pretty good. You have to let me know because I can't see it until I work on it at the computer. By the beach now, you can see the low light is not quite what I was hoping for. You know, the sensor is not totally responsible for the light performance. Usually it's that aperture. You can see the light on me definitely helps quite a bit. So little things, little details. Took a photo as I was walking around here and I noticed that it could actually see quite a bit in the dark. It was pumping up the ISO, it's photo talk right there. And it seemed to look pretty good, but when you look at photos that come from the new iPhone 11 or iPhone 11 Pro, I mean, they're great photos, let me tell you, but if you can get that from your phone, it kind of takes away from like, why? So a lot of factors in my mind. 12 minutes into the fireworks now, we're walking right in front of the wedding pavilion, making our way toward the Polynesian. You can hear the music right now for the electrical water pageant. Noticing again a small defect in the camera. I can't see what I'm looking at because the microphone is blocking the screen, but I can see it with my eyes, and I think you can see it. Love it. Got a spot here on the sand watching those dolphins jump in that electrical parade. Wow. Can't wait to see the fireworks from here. Red, white, and blue. You know how patriotic I am, and I think of all of the men and women who serve our great nation every single time I see this, and I love it. You remember the Main Street Electrical Parade at the very, very end? They had the tribute for America when the American flag was draped all along. It was one of the longest parade floats I had ever seen before. I love that one. I love that one, and I love this one. That was a great show. Love seeing it here from the sand. One side note about the camera, loving the form factor. The image quality, I can already tell with still images, is really unbelievable. The compactness, the battery life, really impressing me. 2 things, that flip screen in the back, might be able to find a solution to that, but the low light, and I realized it's a lens thing. It is a lens thing. It's a 4 lens, so it's not exactly fast, but I have to use the seed pod. Without the seed pod, even in this level of light, it's not really able to see me that well. So maybe to get a different lens for it for nighttime. Maybe I just have to switch it up. Still deciding, still thinking about it. Probably gonna do another test with it because I really enjoy the form factor, but we'll see. There go the lights right now. Fireworks are just about to begin. Whoa! Got the soundtrack on my phone again.
The stories, the losses in all the...
Yep, there she is right there.
We can see her from across the lagoon. There's Tinkerbell. Wow, we saw her flight. So, Mom, what did you think of seeing Happily Ever After from the beach here between the Grand Floridian and the Polynesian?
What a beautiful spot to see the fireworks. That was beautiful, and thank you for including the soundtrack
Of course.
here.
I feel like the soundtrack is so important for this show, and the music is so powerful. It's so powerful, and seeing it with this show is just, you can't beat it. You really can't beat it. David, what'd you think?
It was a great spot for it. Really great view from here.
Really was. I definitely would recommend seeing it from here between the Grand Floridian and Polynesian. There's this little stretch of beach. It's awesome. Truly was an incredible show here by the beach. Absolutely loved it. You can still see the lights right above Cinderella Castle right now. I'm listening to the after music for Happily Ever After, and having that soundtrack is critical. I recommend actually having it prepped on your phone. If you're here, have it prepped, ready to go, so you can listen to the soundtrack as you watch the fireworks. One of my favorite things to do now. A little bit of follow-up about the camera. I really do like it. I do like it for many things. But the low light and some of the ability to really capture those wide angles, even with an 11mm lens, is not quite there for me. So I'm gonna keep playing with it. I'm gonna keep testing it. Please do let me know in the comments below what you thought of the quality of this video, but we'll see if it's permanent. We'll see. And with that, our night has come to an end. Thank you so much for sharing in the magic with us today. It was so much fun sharing it all with you. Until next time,
Have a magical day.
see you real soon.